Maggie, there's a storm coming. Dash and Maggie in the morning.
Welcome to Dash and Maggie in the morning. We got a very special show today with our buddy from Philly, Storm the Husky.
Storm Husky.
Hi.
So Storm, was it a long trip? See us today?
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
How long?
7 hours.
7 hours?
Yeah.
Hope it was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So you've DJ'd at cons.
Uh-huh.
What's some of the big cons you DJ'd at?
Well, the last one I DJ'd at Anthrocon.
Wow. Hey,
Yeah.
that was at Anthrocon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think I saw you there.
I think I saw you too, actually.
Cool. So that was a pretty awesome set. I think we got some footage of the set.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a look.
Okay.
Sure. What's the best
Wow.
con that you DJ'd at?
I have so many memorable experiences, but I would say favorite has to be AC this year because of the crowd response and the way all the lights were matching up with the music. It was crazy. There were so many people there.
Yeah, AC has an amazing light show.
Yeah, they have a really good light crew, I think.
MFF, gotta step up your game.
That's right.
So for these con dances,
Uh-huh.
do you ever plan on DJing on Suit?
Ooh, you know what? I'm thinking about it sometime in the future, so be on the lookout for that. You might see a Husky on stage pushing buttons.
Oh, maybe MFF
Can you push the buttons with those?
with the big
Paws?
paws.
Well, those are a little challenging, but we'll see what happens.
And sometimes people get up on stage with the DJs. Is that something that you like? Do you encourage that? Or
I
is
don't-
that not
I actually encourage it. Some people think it's distracting. If you're distracted by people who are behind you, well, guess what? There are lights and everything else happening at the same time too. So I think at that point you might as well have people on stage with you. But that's just my
Yeah.
little.
I would love to get up there and
A
shake my
rude.
tail behind Storm Husky
A rude.
at the dance.
A rude. I just like to make people happy, and if that means being a glorified button pusher, then a rude. There you go.
Well, hey, pushing buttons is important.
I love pushing buttons.
Pushing buttons is something I can do.
Yeah.
It might be the limit.
Is it hard to get a DJ spot?
At first it is. Like when I started DJing about 4 years ago, and when I first started, it's just like anywhere you play. You want to start from, I guess, smaller cons, and then once you build that up on your, I guess, DJ resume, they're like, oh, he's played this many, let's bump him up to SoCon. So my first big con was FWA 2013, and I was the first DJ, and there was maybe 5 people there. And then fast forward, and I played at AC, and there's I don't know, a lot count.
1,000 people.
We'll say 1,000.
1,000, yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
number. I like it. So is the DJ community really tight? Do you all know each other? Because I have some DJ friends in the UK, and yeah, they kind of really hard to get in on the ground floor. But like you said, you keep trying. You do, do the early nights, and then you get to do the big nights. So, do you all know each other and give each other tips?
Yes. If sometimes I'll have DJs in the fandom send me their mixes, and I'll say, hey, this sounds good, or I think this would sound a lot better if you played it this way. Which for me, it actually helps me out. It teaches me to know what to play in the future and what other things I could do differently, because I like learning from other people and vice versa. So it's really nice to do that.
So maybe we can give a shout out to some of the furry DJs in the fandom.
So one to look out for is Edge, or he goes by Runetooth now. That's his production name. He is really good. Keep on the lookout for him. His music's awesome. You can check him out on SoundCloud. You're welcome.
And also shout out to my friend Annie Boxer and Be Well from the UK. They've DJ'd some of the cons over there, and Annie's even been flown over to Purdue, all the way over to Australia to DJ.
That's great. Oh yeah, also Magic Ruin. They're really, really heading up there too. They have a really good thing going on. It's Comet and Blitz who's part of that.
Cool.
Yeah.
So are you gonna make some music for us to demo? Maybe you can do our intro.
Oh,
Please.
maybe. I actually did just start making music in my room like not too long ago. I first started with guitar, playing guitar for 7 years. I played in a band back in my puppy days, Aru.
Aww.
And now I'm just trying to use what I know and just growing and making my own stuff, like the drums, the melody, the everything.
And it will be the cutest band ever.
Aru.
I remember when I was in elementary school, I was in the band class,
Yeah.
and I don't know why, but I got stuck with a trombone, and I was too small to reach the last note on a trombone. I couldn't slide it all the way to the furthest note.
So I wanted to talk about, because you got a DJ here, about the con dances. And these are the dances that most conventions have on their Friday and Saturday nights, where they have the big light systems, they got the DJs, and anyone could just come in and out and dance. So what do you think about the kind of music they play at these dances? Do you like it or not?
Personally, I think it's great that there are different genres played at every single convention. And like, well, especially a guy like me, like I listen to everything as long as it's, you know, danceable. I think trap music is danceable. I think dubstep is danceable. I think deep house is obviously danceable. It's just like how you look at it. Now, I will say there is there's the thing, oh, well, if you're in fursuit and you're dancing that much and going really, really, really hard to like your favorite track and you're raging, and then you're just like sweating all over the place, then you go to the Headless Lounge and then come back, and it's like, well, that process can be a little cumbersome, so.
Yeah, I think when I go to the dances at cons, I probably spend 3 times as much time in the Headless Lounge than the dance.
Yeah.
Because you just, the music is too fast for the fursuiters a lot of the time. I know that Confuzzled used to have fursuit friendly dances where they have more kind of lower beats per minute, more poppy music.
Yeah.
But they always put it on so early there'd be hardly anyone there.
Yeah. Rude.
Do you think we could maybe see some more fursuit appropriate music maybe in the later time slots at cons?
Oh, definitely. That could help. That could help if that's something that you think is not going on now. That definitely could be something that could be, you know, a thing in the future for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, these are con dances, not exclusive for fursuits.
No,
Yeah.
of course not. No, there's not furries there. And I know that EDM is super popular in the fandom.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm seeing a lot of people doing electro swing for their dance competitions at the moment. Maybe we'll have swing make a comeback.
So a thing that I noticed too when I first started playing at cons, first I played like dubstep and drum and bass, and I thought, oh my gosh, like people are not going to be able to dance to this stuff. And then I started playing like regular like dun dun dun, like 128 beats per minute, like plain old like electro house. People loved it, but for some reason, I felt like lately a lot of people are into like the harder stuff now. And that's why like at the last show I played, which was AC 2016, it was really interesting because I played everything, and then I got like a crazier response. Like, oh dude, I love when you play like every genre. It's great. So,
Yeah. No, I've noticed too. Furries like to go hard.
yeah, and honestly, like, it's a really good feeling when I get feedback saying, oh man, I love your stuff, it's awesome, I love how you play everything, and that makes me feel good because I know that I've made memories for other people, And like I'm doing this because it's fun and I like making people smile.
Aw.
And I don't do this for any sort of money. Nobody does, right? They just go up there
Yeah.
and do their thing 'cause it's for fun, and that's why I do it.
Good husky. So Storm, I hear DJs make music by pressing buttons.
Uh-huh.
Do you reckon you can use this?
Yeah.
No make it. No make it.
So now it's time for Find of the Week.
Dinner in 3 steps. Open, pour, garnish. Mwah. Make dinner in 3 steps. Open, pour, mwah. Make.
You ever get people coming up to you making requests, and you're just like, no.
Like during my set? Or-
Yeah, like during the set.
Like a furry con dance?
Any, is that a thing?
No, I've never.
You're lucky because I used to go clubbing. I would ask the DJ to do my songs all the time, and they would look at me and go, "Yeah, sure." No.
Aroo. Oh my gosh, no, I'll tell you what though, if anybody, and that goes for any of you out there, if anybody comes to me, and I mean, granted there is some given time to do this, but if you tell me you want like a song played at a con, let me know in advance and I will do my best to make that happen for you. Someone said, hey, I bet you won't play Spice Girls. And guess what? I played Spice Girls last year at AC.
Tell you what you want, what they really, really want.
Exactly. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. A root.
So we received a lot of messages from you guys who are really sad that we didn't get to interview Mark on our last show. And I was really sorry about that. So I got in touch with him and asked him to put together a little clip to share with all of us. So here it is.
Hey guys, it's Mark. Today I've come to talk to you guys.
Unfortunately, that's all we have time for. It's been a great show. Thanks for coming. Dash and Maggie in the morning.